field to the studio to your eyes and ears, we bring you the 816 hour. Boys, we are back on this beautiful weekend. How is everybody doing?
Good. Got some nice weather finally, getting some above 55 degrees. Broke out the shorts, and got to go outside a bit. It's feeling good.
Yeah, it's nice outside. Supposed to get rain here in a couple days, so that might be sad. Might be a little cold, but I'm pumped. Pro Bowl's on pretty soon, actually, or our flag football game. But
Part of the game already happened.
what?
Game's
It's
over
happening right now.
I'm pretty sure the game's almost over.
I thought it was like a 7. Oh,
that was the skills challenge on Thursday.
Oh,
It was
sad
early.
day.
It was early.
That's funny. Yeah, I was
Sad day.
just watching it. It's kind of weird.
Well, now my day's ruined.
Should have recorded it. Go watch it tonight at 7.
Gosh.
They'll replay it. Oh, yeah. But boys, the Kansas City Chiefs are about to play in their 3rd Super Bowl in our lifetime. If I would have told you that when we were 10, I don't think you would ever believe me. I mean, it's just kind of like we mentioned in these past few episodes, just kind of got to live in the moment. It's just kind of wild, but I know I kind of asked it last episode, but how does it feel just as a fan, just knowing you're about to play in another Super Bowl? You're about to watch your team in 1 week playing its 3rd Super Bowl in the past 5 years.
Man, like I said last week, if you would have told elementary school Bryson, who's rocking the all black Matt Castle crusted up Reebok jersey with the Chase Daniel t-shirt jersey, going crazy for Ricky Stanzi to start football games for the Kansas City Chiefs, rooting for Kyle Orton on this team and just swinging the sword for that guy, getting excited about Romeo Crennel signings. I mean, we can go on and on. So for the Chiefs to be in a spot to be winning year in and year out, like I said a couple episodes ago, please don't take this for granted. Please live in this moment, accept it, just take in as much as possible because it doesn't come often. And for Patrick Mahomes to be the leader of this team and kind of be the reason why the Chiefs are winning all these games is exciting. So
It's awesome. It's great. Great to be here a third time in the last 5 years.
Why does Carter sound like a coach giving a presser? We're just happy to be here, folks. Third.
My guys, they're playing
Nothing
great.
small,
They're practicing hard. They really believe in themselves this year. Fans were great last game. It was like having a 12th man out there on the field.
Look at that.
Hope to see more of that in Arizona. But I'm pumped. I'm pumped to be here. They want 6 hours always here. It's just great to be here.
I love the Carter.
It's awesome. You can't take it for granted. I know you probably get used to it, get used to all the success, but we're in the Mahomes era for a reason. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yes, sir. When you got 1-5 back there, you're always going to be in competition for a Super Bowl. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, we want to do a snake draft or we want to go over some GOAT conversation? What we want to do, boys?
Shoot. We can start with GOAT conversation, then end it with the snake if y'all want.
Let's do it.
Sounds good to me. Who wants kick it off? Kick it off.
Patrick Mahomes, I know he's probably sounding like biased Chiefs fans right now, but listen, this man has a case to be the greatest of all time, and I'm not talking when he's done. I'm talking about right now. I mean, in the 6-7 years that he's been a starter, he's accomplished a lot more things than any other QB have in their careers. Like Aaron Rodgers, that man is one of the most talented, but he only been to that one Super Bowl, won one. Mahomes, I mean, like we just were saying, he's just continued to be at the top in Super Bowls, just has all these accomplishments. What's his case for the greatest quarterback of all time?
I mean, to kick it off, starting his career record, he's 64-16 in his career. I mean, the man just really doesn't lose football games. Against the AFC West, he's 27-3. I know a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on your interdivision games. You see those teams twice a year. It's the teams you see year in and year out. So if you're winning interdivision matchups, you're usually winning divisions. That leads to playoffs. A big thing. The man's never played a road playoff game. I really think that's something that I continue to bring up, but I still don't think like people hold enough weight to it. The man has never missed the playoffs as a starter in his career, and he's never played a road playoff game. It's just absolutely crazy. You go on and on about it.
Yeah, he already got one MVP under his belt.
True.
In the talks for a second one, and probably countless to come. But
I was gonna say, can we say he's locked up the second MVP now?
He has 2 MVPs. All right, he has 2 MVPs.
But physically, I mean, he does it all. He got a cannon. Nobody else can match his arm, his accuracy when he's throwing the deep balls. I say this like every week, but you can't pressure him. Because he's like the king of improvising plays, fixing broken plays. But then you can't leave him standing in the pocket because he's the best in the league with standing in the pocket. So
best arm talent we've seen.
Shreds defenses left and right. Awesome to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, who else can throw sidearm and throw with their opposite hand? Like who does that? Who else can do that? When are we going to see Patrick Mahomes throw it behind his back with?
I was about to say that. Bryson brought that up. Behind the back,
or between the legs.
Between the legs
for it.
That'd be something. Hey man, we still got one game to play, so you never know. Andy Reid,
dump the bag out, Andy.
No, Patrick Mahomes, man. I mean, like Bryson was saying, I mean, this man has never seen anything less than an AFC Championship game in a season, bro. He's not at the start of his career. I mean, this man has played in the NFL for 7 seasons now? I mean, 8th? He's 8th in all-time playoff touchdowns. 8th.
Golly.
The man has started since 2017. Also, you want to debate Tom Brady. He's got the 7 rings, obviously. No one's ever going to catch 7 rings. I mean, that's just unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
And Brady's going to be at the top because, I mean, that man played for 24 years or 22 years. He's always going to be at the top. So I get that. But Mahomes at the same age has been the same amount of Super Bowls. He has the 1 ring. Tom Brady had the 3, but he's never had a top 5 defense or he's never had a top 10 defense.
That's huge.
I mean, he's just, he did the same thing. I mean, he didn't win the 3 rings, but he's also been to 3 Super Bowls with a way worse defense. I mean, he had Tyreek and Travis Kelce, but don't forget those Patriots teams were stacked. So, I mean, that's just another reason in my mind that he's the greatest of all time. I mean, this dude, we traded away Tyreek Hill, and he put up 5,241 touchdowns. I mean,
like your best guy, and he still goes out and wins MVP.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing is, I think I can't remember it. I brought it up before, but it was like every elite QB's second MVP, and Mahomes is like 7 years ahead of them in winning his second MVP. I mean, like you guys said, I mean, I can sit here and go on and on about why he's the GOAT, but it's just we all listed reasons why, man. I mean, you cannot tell me sitting here and say this is. I mean, is he the most accomplished QB ever? No. But he's the most talented QB we will ever see. And I think that's why he's the greatest of all time.
I mean, you could even argue that he could be one of the most accomplished because there's not a lot of stats out there that Patrick Mahomes isn't either on the verge of breaking or already has broken.
That's very true.
D Ford, if D Ford doesn't line up offsides, we're witnessing Patrick Mahomes in his fourth Super Bowl. 4th in 5 years. If that's not dynasty-esque, I really don't know what is. A couple questions for you guys. First one, how much do we credit this Patrick Mahomes success to Alex Smith? The second one, how much do we credit it to Andy Reid and the coaching staff he puts in around Patrick Mahomes year in and year out? We've seen kind of not the revolving door of coaches coming into Kansas City, but it seems like every year at the end of the season, there's either a coordinator or an assistant coach leaving to go be either another coordinator somewhere else, a head coach somewhere else. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, I think it definitely helped him sitting behind Alex Smith, being a great quarterback at the time. Getting Andy Reid is also a big plus, but I don't think, like, without them, I think he would still be as great as he is. He's brilliant out there on the field. Like,
that's a take. That is a take. I love that.
You take away his year sitting behind Alex Smith, and you take away Andy Reid, he's in the same spot every year.
I want to agree, but we still have to remember, Andy, the value of a great NFL head coach. Andy Reid's arguably top head coach of this generation, top 2, right up there with Bill Belichick. And learning from a guy like Alex Smith, as smart as he is, I feel like that holds a lot of weight. Not saying that he wouldn't be as great as he is. I can 100%, with his talent, his ability just alone, completely could see it, but I think that those two as well hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, sitting behind Alex Smith, I mean, obviously Alex Smith was never winning MVPs or going to Super Bowls. The guy was a very smart veteran quarterback, and he would say that Mahomes just picked his brain, would just ask so many questions. So just sitting behind Alex Smith for a year, and also learning from Andy Reid. You also got, Matt Nagy was there and is here now. But like Bryson said, I think definitely having Andy Reid in those young years as an NFL quarterback, definitely just like, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but just crushed his development, just took it to a whole nother level. But I do think anywhere you put him, I think like you guys said, with the talent he has, I still think he's been maybe not as good, obviously, but still a very good quarterback.
Still going ball.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's Patty.
100%.
Yeah.
Did anyone have anything before we got the snake draft, or my bad?
Let's do it. So we want to do 3 rounds.
I got
that work.
That works for me.
Okay. How we want to do the order, boys?
I'll leave it up to y'all.
Let's
What are we thinking?
let's go by initial.
So, with the first pick in the Patrick Mahomes to this date draft, I have to go with the wasp throw. The throw to Tyreek Hill, the play, it just holds so much value in this Chiefs history, in the Mahomes era. Kind of the game-winning throw in the Super Bowl, if you would say. So yeah, give me number 1 wasp. Keeg, are you writing these down?
No, but I just scratched out wasp on my paper.
All right, so you want to write them down for me since you have a paper and a pen?
Yeah,
appreciate it, my guy.
My number 1, but the number 2, I got to go with his game-winning divisional round against the Bills. Completion to Travis Kelce. That play gives me goosebumps every time I watch it.
It's big.
A little touch pass, perfectly placed. Fantastic.
Matt Milano against Travis Kelce in the red zone is a travesty in Bills fans' opinion. I love it. I love it.
Hey, it's like George Karlaftis on Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Where does Key go?
Man, this is tough. I don't have like a one certain moment, but just like the 24-0 comeback. Can I pick just that moment?
Well, you just pick a whole game, yeah.
I was going to say.
That's the moments I have, like those moments.
So you taking the whole Houston Texans game?
I mean, you can pick anything from that.
If you want to take it, I'll allow it, personally.
Yeah, you have it.
I ain't worried. And you do get back-to-back, so.
Oh, shoot.
I was going to say, this is why I like Key drafting 3. I'm not worried. He's flustered already.
Next pick.
All right.
The entirety of Patrick Mahomes' career. That's my moment.
When he won this ring as MVP. No. screw it. I'm going to go this. This is the moment I knew he was him. That scramble throw versus the Niners in his first year where he like runs around and throws it to Chris Conley in the regular season. That moment, man. That is when I knew, oh, yeah, that's my quarterback. So that moment I hold a lot of value to. So I'm going to take that.
Big moment. Solid.
Oh, it's back to me. Oh, sorry. Brain was turning the gears there. My second one, it's going to be the Chiefs-Bucks Super Bowl. We were on the 20-yard line. Pressure gets to Patrick. Runs backwards about 10, 15 yards. Gets tripped up. Parallel to the ground. And this man makes a throw. Going full Superman. Makes a throw. It wound up being incomplete because he didn't have any hands back in the day. Damian Williams didn't have any hands.
Darrell Williams.
Darrell, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Brick hands, but I mean, who makes that throw? Who does that? Who runs away from the pressure, basically dives and makes a throw? It's insane.
He was like, level to the ground. It was insane.
I was going to say that was on my list. Great moment. Man, my number 2 is still on the board. Carter took the game-winning touchdown against the Bills in the divisional round. But give me the 1st and 10 with 8 seconds against the Bills. The do it, Kels. Do it. The 25-yard dot.
What a pick.
Game-tying field goal. The game the Grim Reaper was born. So that's my number 2. And then my number 3, I have the touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins in the 2019 AFC Championship game. 3rd and 6, 7 minutes, 34 seconds left. Chiefs are up 11 in the fourth quarter. They're trying to just end the game. Patty throws a 60-yard dot to Sammy Watkins. It seals the game. Arrowhead goes crazy. Those are my top 3 moments. I got all 3 of them. So, I mean, how can I complain?
That was a steal. Boys? That was a steal.
How can I
complain, Sammy Watkins pass, I was ready to pick with my last pick, and I was like, this is the steal, because that's when you knew. When that crowd just got crazy, you heard. That was just 50 years of waiting for that Super Bowl, man. Yeah. That's tough.
My last pick.
Oh, pardon, my bad. I was thinking I was going.
No, you wait. My last pick. It was Chiefs-Titans. We were about 30 yards out, I want to say. About 30 yards out. Play breaks down. Patty takes off. Patrick Mahomes, mad dash. Breaks like 4 tackles. Rolls off a guy. Breaks another tackle. Falls into the end zone. Touchdown. Huge. Kansas City.
Huge.
One of the greatest quarterback runs I've ever seen in my life.
That's also a steal. I honestly didn't have that written down. I totally forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say if that play didn't go after my Sammy Watkins pick, I was gonna go back in the whole draft and take that run because electricity through the veins. When you see Pat Mahomes take that little where he's gonna act like he's going out of bounds and he just takes off again, and oh my, absolutely love it.
My last pick.
How does he end it, folks?
And this just came off the top of my head just now. In the 2019 Super Bowl versus the Niners, when he runs into the end zone and they hit him and he gets up and he's like, you got to hit me. You got to hit me. And he just gets hyped because they were talking about before the game who was it? And they were like, oh, you got to injure him. You guys got to hit him. And then he went like that, and I swear that just set the momentum for that game.
Well, they were talking about the play that Carter mentioned where Mahomes, he kind of acts like he's going to go out of bounds. He kind of lets up, so the defender kind of stops. And so that reporter, he was talking about that. He was like, on those, you just got to hit Mahomes. Like maybe one of those you just accidentally out of bounds, one person takes one for the team and puts a little pop on him.
Yeah.
Mahomes didn't take too kindly to that.
But yeah, is that it? Is that I was last pick?
Yeah. I got one that I'm sad I didn't take.
Uh-oh.
Patrick Mahomes. I think it was a passing touchdown 1, 2, 3,
Ooh.
4. When he counted his
It's
pick.
the Bears.
Yeah. It was
That was
awesome.
huge.
That was cool too.
Kind of the first Mahomes swagger moment, if you would. There's a couple. I had the 4th and 9 throw against the Ravens to Tyreek.
I had that too. I almost took it.
How did the left hand throw against the Broncos go on
Yeah.
Thursday night? The no look pass against the Ravens, the first one that kind of broke the internet. The 89-yard touchdown pass to Demarcus Robinson for his 50th touchdown pass in the 2018 season against the Raiders. I thought that was a slept on moment, but that was
that's a big one. That's a cool one.
Huge.
I even had the AFC Championship roughing the unnecessary roughness.
Ooh.
Just because it was recent, I was like, maybe that could be a good pick, but
See,
with the Super Bowl.
Man, even if we think back to his games against Brady in New England, think of the matchups we saw Mahomes have against Brady and Belichick.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
We saw AFC Championship games. We saw Mahomes beat Brady. I'm pretty sure they beat him in Foxborough to open the season that one year.
Mahomes wasn't the starter, though.
I know. I was going to say Alex Smith did it once. I wasn't for sure if Mahomes did it or not. Maybe they lost that game.
I know they have I'm pretty sure they're 2-2 against each other and 3-2 maybe. I don't know. I don't think he's ever won in Foxborough. He's won in Tampa against him. I know that.
Yeah, the Tyreek going crazy in the first quarter game.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Because they also lost in the regular season versus the Patriots that first year. Or Mahomes' first year.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Might have been the game I was thinking of. I don't know.
I think so.
Wild.
Boys, anything else? I mean, we're just in the moment, enjoying the Super Bowl, our third Super Bowl. Obviously, you're going to have a preview. I mean, are we ready for the game? I mean, 1 week out. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
The Grim Reaper is there.
When that day arrives, it's just gonna be that feeling. The vibes are gonna be great. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a total nervous wreck on Super Bowl day. It is terrible. I am just pacing back and forth all day, and then during the game, it's about 50 times worse. I mean, it's definitely a cool moment, but man, does it take a lot out of me.
I agree, man. There's nothing like it, especially as big fans. I mean, we're sitting here, we're previewing every game, we're recapping every game, following this team from the beginning. I mean, we were there for training camp, watching Lucas Niang throwing the medicine ball.
Yeah,
all the boys were there when training camp was getting rained out. So kind of there from the jump. So you put in, I mean, obviously you're not playing for the team or anything, but I mean, fans as well, we put in a lot of devotion, a lot of emotion into this team. I know Keeg, this man's probably lost countless hours of sleep. I don't know how much stuff you've probably broke. Carter as well. Man, I love it. So seeing the Chiefs going to another Super Bowl, there's no feeling like it. This week can't go any quicker, folks.
Yeah, I can't wait. Y'all gonna buy a Super Bowl jersey?
If the Chiefs win, an Isaiah Pacheco Chiefs jersey will be in the collection.
You know what's funny? At Rally House, everybody asks for a Pacheco jersey. Oh, my goodness.
I must.
I'm telling you at least 30 times a day. It's insane.
Lie. Nick Bolton Super Bowl jersey would be kind of slick.
I mean, that'd be tough. I'm waiting for when we get the white ones. I'm going to buy one for the game. I think I'm going to rep it. I feel like that'd be cool.
You gonna rep it for the game?
Yes.
That's ballsy. I respect it.
I mean, there's still.
I was gonna say
fair.
No, okay. So I'll just tell you from my perspective. When they went to the Super Bowl in Tampa, I bought a Tyreek Super Bowl jersey to wear for the game, and I was in the same boat. Like, even if they go to the game, they still went to it. I'll have it.
Yeah.
Granted, it's different because Tyreek got traded, so obviously I don't care about it anymore. So I could still see you rocking it. Depending on who you get, though. It just depends on that.
I don't know, though, because this is the tough thing is I don't have a defensive player, but also it's a Super Bowl. So, and I don't have a Super Bowl jersey yet. So,
White Chris Jones Super Bowl jersey.
Some white jerseys. I don't know who.
Carter,
We-
if you had to vote white Super Bowl jersey, you get one sent to your house for free. Who are you picking?
Willie Gay.
What a pick! What a
See,
pick.
that'd be also cool. Just get someone weird. Give me a Kadarius Toney one.
Ooh.
I like that.
I low-key want a Juju one, but like, is it worth it even if he doesn't get re-signed?
Might as well just get an MBS one.
Yeah. Hey man, he the reason we here pretty much. So
He's here
that
for
guy
2
can-
more years.
Yeah, hopefully. Boys, anything else we want to talk about?
I don't think so.
No. Hit us up. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere and everywhere you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, I don't know, Pandora,
Shutterbox. I'm pretty sure we're on Shutterbox.
that whatever that is.
Yeah.
Hit us up for some awesome merch though. 816 hour, the Teespring at the 816 hour link,
sir.
link tree in our bios on all of our socials. Go like those. Ring the bell, hit the follow button, leave comments on what you guys want to see and hear. I think that's it.
Sure. We out?
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.